All right. Okay. We're going to be going over some hot takes. I'm here with one of my friends, fellow Adam hater slash Shiva wanker, Jasper.
Yo,
And we're going to be going over Reddit's hot takes. We got a couple. And let's just start with the first one by Kadam.
Guy Adam. Uh,
Okay, we'll go with that. Adam versus Zeus isn't as good as people say it is. Not saying it's a bad fight. I feel like the main reason it's loved was because of Adam. The fight choreography was arguably worse than every other fight. Adam dying at the end saved this fight entirely.
mm,
Uh, I mean, I don't think because people think that it's like the best fight. I don't think it's the best fight.
I don't think it's the best, but I don't think it's the worst. In my opinion, even though I love Kojiro, I do believe Kojiro versus Poseidon was the worst fight.
I think Thor versus Lubu is the worst fight, or Adam versus Zeus. I think every other fight's better than theirs, than like those two.
Yeah, I completely forgot Thor versus Lubu. That's how uninteresting it was. Yeah, I could agree with Thor versus Lubu.
I think Thor versus Lubu did its job though, so
It
I'm not gonna discredit it.
it did its job. It just wasn't as good as the rest.
Yeah, nah, yeah, but like I would agree with it. I mean, the fight choreography was arguably worse than every other fight. Do you agree with that?
I kind of do. Yeah, it was mostly just you can't see their punches, but they're punching.
Yeah, true. Adam dying at the end saved the fight. Yeah, that's
I could definitely agree to that one.
yeah. Go eat a brick. Raiden versus Shiva was the greatest fight.
I don't agree
No.
with that. I do not agree with that at all.
Probably one of the
I'd say
better
it's
ones.
about third best, maybe second best.
Because I personally have Herc versus Jack, then Poseidon versus Kojiro. Then I think it's either this one or the Buddha fight.
For me, it's number one, Jack versus Herc, even though I fucking hate Herc. Two, I probably Raiden versus Shiva, and then the Buddha fight. Yeah,
Yeah, like it's I like Poseidon, so I'm gonna rate his thing, but
yeah,
it's one of the better fights. I used to think Raiden versus Shiva was like the worst fight.
yeah. As I was reading through it, I got really bored, but upon reread, I was like, this is fucking amazing.
Yeah. I love round three. I feel like people either love this battle or think it's average. It isn't my favorite though. I think it deserves more credit. Yeah.
Round three is Jack versus Herc, right?
It's Poseidon versus Kojiro.
Oh, Herc versus that's round four. Yeah, it definitely deserves a bit more credit. It's definitely overlooked, and let's be honest, it was worse than Poseidon versus Adam in the anime.
Poseidon versus Adam? You wanna restate
Zeus
that?
versus Adam. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean I love Poseidon versus Kojiro in the anime. That was my favorite one. But yeah, people either love it or they think it's average. Yeah, I would agree with that. I love it.
Yeah.
Jasper thinks it's like the worst one apparently. Uh, Anonymous. Oh, but I forgot to read his name. His name was Selmax. Anonymous Mar X. Chibi. Is it Chibi or Kibi?
It's Chibi, I think. It might be
Chibi.
Chibi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Either way, style gag anime that centers around the cast as they educate us about each other's cultures and religion is unironically a better idea than a season 2 of the anime. That or get Studio Madhouse. I mean,
I almost agree.
uh, I would prefer season 2.
Yeah,
It's
I do think they could. I do think Studio Madhouse animating would be amazing because Studio Madhouse they animated Death Note, One Punch Man, Hunter x Hunter, No Game No Life, Parasite, shit like Death Parade, Overlord, Monster, Hellsing. Like they are a goaded studio, and I definitely think like they could make the anime phenomenal.
yeah, especially because we're starting with with our favorite fights. We're starting with Jack versus Herc. Like,
Yeah. Like imagine the One Punch Man animators animating Jack versus Herc.
bro, I would love that. Um, Abazdar 1. Hades is overrated. At least wait to see a character's backstory instead of just forming an opinion about him from 5 panels of narration and the first chapter of the fight.
I don't think this guy has ever heard of the concept of first impressions.
Yeah, I mean, dude, bro, his first impression was sick. That's why people love Quinn. Like
Yeah,
they
when you
they
have a first
yeah.
impression like that, you have a dominating personality over the panel.
Yeah, like you can't really like they could definitely, form their opinion. Like I mean, if you're not a first impression type, then that's specifically applying to you then I guess. Ped Yuko. Brunhilde was dumb to send her ace Adam on the second round. She should have waited for a tiebreaker like round 5 or round 7.
I don't agree
Um,
at all. But let's hear what you have to say first.
I mean, like, I understand like why she would want to because like you could take it like multiple ways, and what I would think is they're sending Shiva, a chief god, out. They would probably want to use one of their stronger humans. Besides, they have the Joker in the background. We know that. So it would make sense that she would use one of her best pawns out like at the beginning just to establish that, it could be a closer fight, I guess. But I definitely think I mean, it would like I understand why people think it's a dumb thing to send like her ace or her strongest supposed fighter, but
Yeah.
I think it's like pretty justifiable. What about
I
you?
think I kind of agree. I think Adam was sent out to send a message. I think she thought he would be the. I think she thought he would win, that he would win and shock the gods, but he did that regardless. I think the point of sending Adam out so early was to send a message that they are here to fight and win.
What are you thinking about like around 5? So like imagine like I don't know, like Adam versus Hades or Adam versus Shiva instead of Adam
Mm.
versus Zeus.
I don't think it would have worked. Like who else would have fought Zeus? Logically, it just doesn't make sense.
When you want it. I don't know. People have always said that like originally Brunhilde wanted Raiden to fight Zeus
Why?
because they think that like because Shiva was called out, they would want Adam, but then it's like Adam was called out first. She didn't know Shiva was coming out.
Yeah.
She probably had an idea because he's like a brawler god that like he would be released early, but I don't think Adam was specifically sent out for Shiva, and that because of that, uh, she was forced to put out Raiden for Shiva because Adam took the opponent for Zeus.
Yeah, because like you said, Adam was announced first.
Yeah, I mean round 7 would be fun. Hades versus Adam.
Maybe because he is the eldest of the Greek gods.
Yeah, let's see. Nico Gamer 44. Adam is more downplayed than wanked. Uh,
That's a miss.
we downplay him.
I don't downplay him. I just do it logically and genuinely.
I
Definitely.
just, I mean, I give him credit. I just downplay him too. So like, it just depends on what stance I'm taking. Like,
I don't think Adam is weak by any means. I just don't think he's the strongest.
yeah, because like he's like it's like, and it's mainly because like a lot of the people that have like a lot of an audience, like a big audience, say that Adam is the strongest. Like without actually putting like a debating or like a good power scaling aspect to it. They just say that he's the strongest because of his eyes. I do think though that the way people downplay Adam it's just not a good downplay. Like how they think that like him versus a weapon would go. I don't think because like they say like uh Adam can't damage anybody if they don't like take the scaling from Zeus, and I'm like I think he could hurt anybody. Like, what's the whole point of a Voloon if he's not gonna like? Isn't the whole point of a Voloon is to just damage the gods? He just doesn't
Yeah.
have the techniques. Like, you could say that, I don't mind, but like, he could definitely damage the gods and like the humans still. Just doesn't make sense. Also the second one, Cain and Abel probably have the eyes of the Lord.
I don't know about that.
I feel like they would be on the roster if they did.
Definitely.
Like, there's no way that like Brunhilde would fucking like not put three eyes of the Lord users. Just wouldn't make sense. I mean, it just wouldn't make sense if she had access to them and didn't use them.
Yeah, because Eyes of the Lord is one of the most busted techniques we've seen up to date.
There we go. All right. Let's start with the next one then. Glob of Chaos.
Oh, he had a lot to say.
Yep.
There.
Poseidon, the best god and should have lived.
No,
I agree. I agree.
I don't agree. I don't
I'm
agree.
a, I'm a Poseidon fanboy. I agree. Yeah,
I know you're a Poseidon fanboy. I really like Poseidon. I just don't think he should have lived.
I think he could have. He's cool.
Uh,
But like, I knew deep down there's no way he was gonna win this fight. There's no way the gods were gonna go 3-0.
yeah.
Sasaki is the best human.
No. I love Kojiro, but he's not.
I could see why people don't like Jack, but I like Jack.
I really like Jack.
I really only like Jack, to be honest. The other humans are, I mean, Raiden wasn't bad. Quincy Yang is also like just from the first impression, he's a pretty solid human too.
Yeah.
Hades is the best brother.
I don't think I agree. Aren't Shiva and Rudra technically brothers?
I actually don't think they are. I think they're just friends, right?
I don't know. Maybe. I
If
don't
they
remember.
are, then yeah. But I'm like pretty sure they aren't. I think they're just like the fucking peaks. Like, they're just friends. But um, he's. Do we even think is he like? I mean, he's avenging Poseidon.
Does that really make him a good brother, though?
I don't really know, but like, cause like, do we even know of any other brothers? Like,
No,
I mean, I guess you'd have to be, but like, did
because he's the
Zeus?
only living brother other than Zeus.
Yeah, like Zeus. I mean, he tried. I mean, he
He
sent Herc out
definitely
to
got
die.
upset.
He sent Herc out to like try to avenge him and died. But Zeus probably would have fought after Poseidon, but he already fought.
He got impatient.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that take would be true. Kun is the best Chinese dude.
I don't know if I agree with that.
You don't think he's like the best Chinese fighter on the roster?
I haven't seen enough of him.
First impression, you think he's better than Lubu?
Yes.
And there you go. I think they're probably just going off of like is there another Chinese character on the roster?
Um,
I think it's only two.
I don't even think Lubu is Chinese.
No, he definitely is Chinese. They like
Um,
emphasized it a lot.
maybe. I think it was
Strongest
just
in China,
well,
strongest in the Three Kingdoms.
yeah. It's just those two. Yeah.
I mean, uh, I guess, but like Lubu isn't. I like Quinn more than Lubu, but Lubu definitely is a pretty good character. I like Lubu,
I like Lubu as well.
especially in the spin-off. Dude is oof. Lubu solos.
What? No.
No.
What?
I give him more credit than like most people do, but that's definitely not soloing. It's a little Lubu hype boys now, huh? Who's Shang?
I don't know who Shang is.
I've seen so many people comment about Shang. Who's Shang?
I have no clue who Shang is.
Um,
I looked him up. It just comes up with Lubu's dad.
Oh, yeah, he is goated then. Yeah, I understand who he is now. He's the one that like basically Lubu was like left and he was gonna get killed because he was like supposed to be like some demonic child and like uh Shang ended up like going to protect them, risked his life and like let him live. I
Huh.
mean, I guess by underrated, like it's just unknown because I kind of forgot about him.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's pretty valid. Chen needed more screen time.
I think this guy just really likes I think this guy just really likes Lubu. Because Chen was like the guy who was crying all the time for Lubu.
He did not need more screen time, dude. I would not want to hear him rant about how Lubu is like this amazing dude the whole time. I'd prefer not to, but I mean, I don't agree with it. Do you?
Nah, not at all. I really hated him.
I don't like Thrud or Thor's simp. I dislike Thor's simp. I know who they're talking about.
Why
Hate
hate
him.
Thrud? Thrud was awesome.
I hate Thor's simp. I like Thrud. Thrud, whatever. I liked it.
I liked too.
Gold's the best Valkyrie. This He's into lollies. I have a weird feeling.
I like Goal, but I don't think she's the best Valkyrie.
I like Hilde. Hilde, Thrud, and uh Riest is her name? Riest. Whatever. Those are the three I
Uh,
like.
I really like Hyuk.
Is that the latest?
Yeah.
I forgot who I was talking to them about like ROR and they said they were surprised I didn't like the fourth Jax Valoon Valkyrie because I like Tatsumaki and I was like she's different. That's
Different.
that's it. Adam is okay. Yeah.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
there.
Pretty valid, yeah. There's nothing wrong with shipping fighters. Poseidon X Sasaki, for example.
What the fuck?
Uh
I think there's a lot wrong with shipping fighters.
well like let's okay. Um
This guy definitely ships Sasaki and Poseidon.
Thor X Lubu. No. Zeus X Adam.
Oh my god, no.
Are we including like the Valkyrie or is it just like the Voloon, like just or just the fighters?
I mean, you can ship the Volans.
Bro, what was it? Oh, bro, I was gonna say, I was trying to remember if Adam had a lolly because I was about to be like, what if it was like Zeus, lolly, Adam?
I can't remember who. Wasn't Adam's fucking
Uh,
Volan Regenleaf?
it's like the one with the glasses.
Yeah, Regenleaf. Yeah.
Raiden X Shiva. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Herc X Jack. Oh god. Oh no. No. Buddha X Zero. No, Buddha X Zero does not seem right.
Buddha X Zero kind of makes sense though. I can see that.
Dude, I just see Zero as a child, dude.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't see that. I mean, yeah, did some okay takes. Some Poseidon next Godro. Not so much. Moving on from that weird. Bearded Spy. Hajun sucked and only served to hype Buddha and Bell up.
I can't really argue against that. It's
I
true.
don't know. Yeah, to be honest, that's like the only reason he was there. Higher scaling for Buddha. They probably made it so Buddha didn't get like an easy win.
Yeah. Otherwise, the fight would be boring.
Let's see. Contraband Giver. Okay, interesting name. Buddha is really overrated. Zero as a character was better than Buddha, and then becoming friends was really badly handled.
This guy's just a dumbass.
I do think Buddha is really overrated because I personally have a hate boner for Buddha. Zero as a character was better than Buddha. No, I don't think so. Do you?
No,
Becoming friends was really badly. It wasn't badly handled.
it wasn't at all.
Yeah, I
Like
definitely don't. I don't think it was.
it
But
was very fleshed out.
yeah. Oh, we got a Karen smacker.
Hey,
Valid. No character will surpass Adam. Zeus got lucky with the blood. It's just not
missed.
true. Kojiro surpassed him.
Yeah, immediately. Then fight right after him. Humans surpassed him.
Yeah, no. I mean, he like. I mean, if you want to take that, oh, man, I see why people think that. I used to think that too, but yeah, I don't think that's a. I don't think that's true. Zeus got lucky with. Okay, what do you think about that? Zeus got lucky with the blood.
No, because it wasn't the blood that was the final straw. The eyes were doomed to fail anyways.
Yeah, I probably just like sped up the process. If anything. Now we got the longest one.
Oh my god.
Oh, God. Yandere underscore enjoyer. We're gonna be taking this like part by part, okay?
Okay.
Buddha has a very versatile weapon. Yeah?
I mean, yeah, it has 12 forms or something like that.
Yeah, that's definitely valid. I think it has six and then zero sword. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely versatile. And Brunhilde knows how his powers work, so she must pick someone that can counter it.
I don't think she knows how his power works.
Mm, I mean, who could? I already made a video about this. I only think like that hadn't fought up to that point. I think realistically, only like three humans would have like a shot, and I don't see like them winning against Buddha. Besides, like maybe Nostradamus. Uh, Sasuke and Adam already fought, so Nostradamus, depending on how does his power. Yeah, see.
Wait, Sasaki and Adam already fought. Oh, that's what she meant. Okay, I was confused. Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck is this guy talking about?
Um, being cocky. Fight between Nostradamus, with both of them being cocky, making comments that piss off the other. Eventually, they both decide that in order to finish the stalemate, they need to use their strongest technique.
I
Mm,
no.
oh, I want to see that because, like,
I
you
don't
would
think that's in character for either of them.
isn't the strongest technique Buddha has like the Samsara cycle,
Yeah.
and it needs to be like bloodlusted, pissed off. I don't see him getting pissed off to that point off of a stalemate.
Definitely not.
Probably like at most. I mean, he still has like that mysterious realm he never used. But I don't. I definitely don't see that. Buddha using his hate scythe. Yeah, what would make him turn hatred? Nostra using whatever he used to destroy the Bifrost. We don't even know if that's his strongest thing.
I don't even know if it was an attack. Maybe he just did it with his bare fucking hands.
Yeah, we like it's just there's just a lot of like ambiguity to it. I think in the last moment, Nostra would see his own death, and maybe he would just make one last joke looking at Brunhilde and then a goodbye. I don't see both of the ace cards for the humans losing.
I don't either. If
Like there's
Adam already lost, there's no way Nostradamus is.
yeah, I don't see that happening. Like
Who else?
unless
The gods have no one left that is decent.
like the only ones that they have are like hyped up characters, and it's like we got Odin and
Loki.
Beelzebub.
Forget Loki.
I don't think Loki's gonna be too powerful. I think Loki's gonna kill Okita though.
Uh,
That's my person. I used to think that Okita would kill Loki, but opinions changed a little bit. One last joke looking at Brunhilde and then a goodbye. Thanks for letting me out of Helgen for at least a while. And then Buddha wins. I do think Buddha would win. Maybe not against Nostra, off of just like what like the narrative is set up, but against any other human, he probably would win. Mm, yeah. I feel like he might fight like Rasputin or Tesla.
Yeah.
It's not Nostra, but hmm. His followers and the public don't know how to feel about it, and the other members of the Force Age just look at the public thinking how low humanity has fallen to make Buddha take the decision to fight to ensure their destruction. Jesus is silent, and he and Buddha look at each other in the eye. Buddha says something like, "You don't need to say it. I know how you feel, but I had my reasons."
I think
Brunhilde
this
hit
guy
the
just
wall.
really wanted the Bible to be more relevant here.
Yeah, I was about to say, dude, he doesn't have any relevance. Like, I'm sorry, but he just doesn't. Like, you don't have to make it like, there doesn't need to be any like little thing between them. But, whatever. Hits the wall thinking how she loses loose. One of the strongest fighters, and Zeus is smiling like a kid in Christmas morning. Loki is like, that bitch. He scared the shit out of me when he said he might fight for the humans. How dare him trick me like that?
Did he ever say that? I don't think he ever said that.
Um, I just don't think Loki would really like, even when he won, was like Loki that pissed?
Loki wasn't really relevant.
Yeah, I mean he got triggered when he announced he was fighting for the gods, not for the humans.